I read 47 books on money and mindset. By the way, one of these books completely flipped my self-image. The first book is The Alchemist. Santiago sets up on a journey to find a hidden treasure. He faces setbacks, he meets mentors, even questions if he's on the right path. But in the end, he realizes that the treasure was buried back home the entire time. The treasure that you chase isn't something that is outside of you. It's about uncovering what's already within. The notion of overcoming internal barriers lead perfectly to the second book, Psycho-Cybernetics. It completely reframed how I thought about success because it teaches that our self-image sets the ceiling for everything in our lives. You can have the best strategy, best mentors, or even the right opportunities. But if deep down you do not believe that you're worthy of wealth, love, or success, you sabotage yourself every single time. Shift your self-image and the results will follow. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius isn't just a philosophy, it's a masterclass on managing the mind under pressure. The core lesson is you can't control your external circumstances, but you can control your response. By training yourself to focus on what you can influence and letting go of what you can't, you build focus, which translates to actual progress. The Richest Man in Babylon. This book is timeless for a reason. Its 3 financial principles are simple yet powerful. Number 1, pay yourself first. Before bills, set aside a portion of every paycheck for your personal wealth fund, i.e., save. Number 2, live below your means. Avoid the illusion of wealth through appearances. Look closely at your spending and you likely spot money wasted on things you don't need. Finally, invest wisely and protect your assets. Now that we have your mindset strong, let's delve into personal money tools that transforms your ambition into results. First up, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book introduced me to one of the simplest yet most powerful lessons in personal finance. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take them out. So before you splurge on wants or even keeping up with the Joneses, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? Your rental property that generates monthly income is an asset, while the luxury purse you just splurged on is a liability. Book number 6, Cash Flow Quadrant. Kiyosaki breaks down the 4 paths to earning money: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investing. Understanding which quadrant you're in and which you want to move towards is crucial for financial freedom. The key lesson: freedom and scalable wealth comes from creating systems that make money work for you. For instance, my stock investments and building this educational platform serves as a path to moving into the business quadrant. For you, it could be investing in your e-commerce, coaching, or small service business into creating systems that can scale your revenue. Book number 7, The Algebra of Wealth. The core lesson: build your wealth step by step, compound your wins, and understand the levers that truly move your financial life forward. A few years ago, I needed a studio space. Most of the listings were dull and uninspiring until I came across this one elegant location. The owner charged $1,000 minimum at $250 an hour. As I left, it hit me. I could do this too. So I studied her setup, refined her model, and eventually launched my own profitable studio space. The Algebra of Wealth advocates leveraging knowledge over luck. Spot opportunities, act strategically, and build systems that scale. That's how wealth compounds. Book number 8, The Girl That Invests. This book is a hands-on guide to investing for women who start small but think big. It breaks down concepts like stocks, ETFs, and other financial vehicles in an approachable manner. Proof that wealth building doesn't have to be intimidating. A friend of mine was burnt out working in a hospital until she saved, borrowed strategically, and today she runs her own successful wealth management company. Proof that smart moves, even the small ones, compound to real freedom. 48 Laws of Power is a guide to mental fortitude, strategy, and action. A few years ago, I moved into a luxury building in a predominantly white neighborhood. From day one, the employees launched subtle and not so subtle hostile psychological attacks. It was intention to box me into this overtly assertive Black woman or the docile fool. I didn't play into their assumptions. Instead, I went into strategy. Law number 3, conceal your intentions. I laid low, documented everything, and built an arsenal of evidence. Law number 28, enter action with boldness. When it was time, the evidence was undeniable that they had no other option than to capitulate in court. Being strategic isn't evil, neither is it wise to conform to others' expectations of who we should be, especially as Black and brown women. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. For us ambitious GMWs, the world sometimes can feel like a battlefield, not with swords, but by navigating these 3 different terrains: perception, who they think we are, the overtly assertive Black woman, fiery, emotional Latina, or the passive Indian woman. Positioning, how they think you would carry yourself based on your ethnicity. Do not shrink yourself to fit expectations. Instead, use underestimation as leverage, asserting yourself at the moments it matters the most. Finally, precision. It means responding with control instead of reaction. Finally, we wrap up with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Hill breaks down the creation of any worthy ideal into 6 different principles: unique definiteness of purpose, unwavering belief in its possibility, imagination to pull ideas from the ether, action to execute, dogged persistence, and the support of a mastermind group. Come in part 2 if you'd like to see the rest of the books. In the meantime, right-click here for 7 habits that helped me start college at 15, become a doctor at 22, and might help you with your own dreams. I'll see you there.